everybody. Welcome to another solo fun playthrough with me, Mandi Hutchinson. And today we're going to be playing Keystone North America. So this is on Kickstarter, I think, right now. So if you don't know much about it, that's a good place to start. And we're going to run through it together. So let me just make sure you can all hear me. Looks like volume's good. Welcome to the chat. I know there are a couple of you in there. I usually have a couple regulars, or more than a few regulars that pop in, so hopefully we'll see some of them today. If not, welcome to all our new folks. And apparently Alexa would like to talk to you as well. So, there you go. So, Keystone is super fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I have to do a little disclaimer. This is not a tutorial. This is played for fun. We just hang out and, hope we get all the rules right, because we definitely do try to do that, but it is not a tutorial, but please feel free to ask questions. Oh, I love that my regulars are in the chat. Hey, Ron, how are you? Thanks for popping in. And Tracy, hello. Thanks so much for joining. It's probably going to be quiet. It's dinner time, but I figured now would be a good time to jump in and do it after work, and a meeting got canceled, so this was a good time. I hope you all are doing really well. And Ron, I saw your suggestions online for the one-shot RPGs. I'm going to look at those as well. I see people have some really good stuff, so I'm going to get those all together, so I appreciate you doing that. So I hope you all are having a great day. So, Keystone North America, have you heard of it? It's on Kickstarter. I mentioned that earlier. I think it went on today. And I've played it with Suzanne and Ashley. And I did very poorly, but I'm hoping to redeem myself today. Okay, Tracy, you're in major lurk mode, so you're working for another half hour. Okay, no problem. So we won't disturb you. We're going to play. Ron's here to keep me company, and you can ask questions as you pop in. So you know what? Yes, thank you so much, Ron. Let's pop into the game. So let's go and take a look here. So let's go over to the game screen. So here you'll see the layout that I have for Keystone North America. We have some cards up here, and I'll kind of quickly go through those. I've got my player area and my objective card. And I'm going to be really bad with terminology here, but we've got our little acorn tokens, which we're going to use to buy some cards in the game if we need them. So let's pop over to the top left. Here you go. So you can see in the game here, there are a few tokens that we can use for actions, and these can get flipped over. And we'll talk about those when we get to them, but these allow us to get some extra points throughout the game. So for end game scoring, this is going to track how many times we flip them over, flip them back, and once we get to 4, that is a game ender. Or if I fill my board in, that is also a way to end the game. So these cards here are the cards that we're trying to get onto our player board. And you'll notice there are a lot of symbols on them, and we'll talk about them as I play. But the goal is to try and fill your board up with as much matching symboled cards in sequence. So 5, 4, 3, what is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ascending or descending order, but in that consecutive order with matching habitat symbols, which are the ones on the left. Left, not right, left. Okay, so let's go take a look at the other side of the board. Okay, and these are some of the things I was talking about earlier with those token skill cards and the wild cards that we can place in here, and we can change those to any number. So it's going to really help us with our sequencing. Okay, so that's what those are. And I'm actually going to swing back here for a second. You'll see some tokens that I have in the shot here. So I mentioned these tokens here. These are kind of like a little bit like currency that we can buy these wild cards because they're 10 acorns, and these actually add points to our rows and columns. All right, let's take a look at my player area. All right, so it looks pretty boring right now because I don't have any cards in it, but this is the area that I'm trying to fill with those wonderful animals, and I'm also trying to achieve this objective. So I'm trying to get these symbols on cards in this exact kind of sequence. So I believe you can rotate it, but yeah. So this is what we're going to try and do. Just as a disclaimer, I'm very bad at this game, but I'm going to try my best to make it entertaining for you. All right, so let's pop over to the main scene here. There we go. So this game plays 1 to 4 players. I'm obviously doing the solo. So when you play solo, there is a separate setup. So the one I'm doing is assignment number 2. So if you're worried about a spoiler or something like that, you may not want to watch, but this is one of the earlier ones. I tried to choose that so it wouldn't give away too many things to keep you surprised, but it really just adjusts the rules. So there's no real secret things here. So in this particular setup, the only change is that it's for solo, and it tells us here that when you add a keystone to your player board, you must discard one keystone from the field if able. So you're wondering, what is a keystone? Let's zoom in there for a second. Oh, this one here. I don't know. Yes, we do have one out. So this symbol here that looks like a key, this is what it's talking about. That's a keystone. So if you have these on the board, they actually count for double points. So we'll get to that when I place them on the board. But these, if I take these cards, I am now going to actually have to discard one from the display. That's bad. We want lots of those cards. So, yes, Tracy, the setup is so pretty. I mean, it's animals and birds, and it's so cute. I think you will like this. And, okay, let's go back here. So now that's what's going to happen. So that's the special rule for this particular scenario, that when I add one of those cards with the key on it, I have to discard one from the field if I can. So, my assignment. End the game with 70 or more victory points. Okay. I'll try. Complete your secret objective formation at least once. This one is possible, so we're going to try and do that. And end the game with 6 or more keys on your player board. So those keystones, so the cards with the keys on them. Yeah, I'm going to try. That's all I can do is try my best, right? So those are the differences for this particular assignment. I'll try my best to do those. And the first action we can do is the introduce action, which is where I get to take a card from the display and put them on my board. Now, they're not free. You have to pay for these. So think like Century Spice Road, where, you know, this one's free. If you want this one, you have to drop an acorn. Remember I was telling you this is kind of like your currency on this card, and then you can take this card and so forth. So it can get expensive. And you want to try and get cards that have matching habitats beside each other. Now, the first one, obviously, nothing happening here, but we also want to try and get cards in order. Hey, Ben, thanks for popping in. Ben, I saw your email. We'll answer it. It's just been a little busy, and see how that goes. But I appreciate you popping into the chat. So let's see. So the first thing we'll do is the introduce action. So this is where I get to take something from here, or if I had 10 acorns, I could buy a wild and do that first and then do this action. But I don't have 10 acorns to spend. Okay. Tricky, tricky. I also want to try and get this symbol so I can get my objective done. And I'm really tempted to do that. It has a key, which means I'll have to get rid of another key. And it's free. Free is good. So I'm going to take the bumblebee. And I'm going to place it, because I can place it anywhere, here. I mean, I think that's a really good spot, because by placing it there, I set myself up to have a sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is important, because in scoring, you score all columns and all rows. And they have to be in sequence and matching habitats, right? So we want to make sure that we have that on each card. Oh, this is tricky. So I did take one with a key on it. I also have to remember my special assignment where if I take one with a key, I have to get rid of one with a key. So it looks like I get to choose, I believe. I don't like any of these options, actually. But let's get rid of the 5 just because it's kind of expensive. And we'll just toss that out. And technically it would. I want to make sure I'm not off screen there. Gave me a little. So we should have a total of 6 on the board. Okay, so some of these, because this is a prototype, some of the artwork is not complete. Okay, so you may see cards with artwork coming soon. All right. And if you do want to try this game, it is available on Tabletopia, I believe it is. So you can give it a try there. That's how I first played it. Okay, so I did that. So that's the introduce action, and then we place the cards on the board, which I just did. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right steps here. And that's actually going to be the end of my turn. I could have instead taken one of these actions, but when I get to those, I will show you. But that is another option. Just to reiterate, the game ends when I either fill my board or we reach the number 4 on this track, and I will explain to you when that will happen. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, you'd think this would be faster, but now I'm like, I have to plan, and I feel like I'm poor. Because I didn't get any acorns because I had nothing surrounding it there. So the next turn, we want to try and match habitats so I can get all the things. All the acorns, all the money. So, and I'm also cheap, so you know that kind of does it. But I also need to look at numbers. Oh, this is not good. Ooh, the long-tailed weasel is good because it has a habitat, some mountains that match my mountains here. and it has the green, and it has this habitat here. So 3 of them, getting me 3 acorns. Yeah, I'm here for that. So Ben's saying there better be an Asian small clawed otter card. I'm not sure. There's so many. So once they ping me if you see it. So, and I'm sure there's a Kickstarter, so I'm sure there might be more art coming soon. Who knows? Okay, I think I want this. It's going to cost me 2, 3, 4. It's kind of rich, but I kind of want it. But that means if I put the 2 here, actually I should probably put it here. Because if I put it here, then I'm really limiting myself for 2, 3, 4, 5 in my sequence, which is doable, but then it really poo-poos me here. So this is where it gets tricky. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and I'm going to take the long-tailed weasel to go here. So now this is a little different because now I get some acorn income, I'm going to call it. So we have matching, so I believe it's for every matching habitat, and I will make sure so I'm not telling you the wrong things. But I believe it's for every matching habitat you gain 1. Here, let me see. For each shared habitat, that's correct. So you don't count the one you just placed. So I get 1 because that matches, 2 because that matches, and 3. Booyah! So I get 3. So that wasn't too bad of a trade-off. Oh, I guess I could just use a 3 token. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this one slides down, thus making it a bit cheaper. Okay. A sugar maple. How pretty. I like it. Okay. Wow, this is actually going better than I thought. So this is the type of solo game that I like because it's just me. There's no other player that I have to worry about. It's me in the game. Doesn't mean I'll fare any better, but we're still having fun and it's less for me. I can concentrate on here and I don't have to focus on another player. Okay, Mandi, stop talking, do the things. Ideally, you want to try and place things in areas where you're going to get lots of points. I do believe you have to place it adjacent. So let me, and I'm hoping Isaac, one of the designers here, will pop in for a chat in case people have questions. What is this? Acorn come? That was a stretch. Okay, I even think, actually, Suzanne might actually like that one. It's not too bad. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. But I don't have, oh, but I could do that to get 8 acorns. Ooh, let me get my little sheet here. This tells me all the skill tokens, what they do. So here we go. So that one that I'm looking at will give me 8 acorns, which I'm here for. And then that one there lets me draw the top 4 cards in the discard pile, and you may place 1 in an empty space on your player board, return the rest to the top in any order. I don't love that because there's only a 5 in the discard pile. But oh no, that's not the right thing. Did I look at the right thing? Sorry, wrong thing. That is, you must discard the specified number of cards of your choice from the field to the discard. Yeah, my apologies. So no, that would sound too good to be true. I have to discard one of these ones. So today's Mandyism. Is this the kind of solo game I like? This is the kind of solo game I like where it's only me. That's right. It has to be about me. Nobody else. I'm totally joking. Is it BYOS or does it have a win condition? Oh my gosh, I feel really stupid right now. What's BYOS? I know I'm going to know when you say it, but it's not coming to me right now. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Okay, so for this action, I think this is saying that I have to get rid of 4 cards here. Not mad at it. Mad that this goes away, but the card selection sucks. So I am going to do this, and these tell you what the action is on the other side. So I'm going to take 8 acorns, and 4 cards are getting removed. So 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I get 8 of those. Oh, thank you. See, I'm not even up on the solo lingo, Tracy. How disappointing I am for you. Yes, I don't even know. Beat your own score. So this is where, remember I was telling you about the assignment, or you might have missed in the beginning. For solo, you get these assignments that you want to do, and it tells you exactly what you are responsible for doing. So in my case, I want to end the game with 70 or more victory points, complete my secret objective at least once, and end the game with 6 or more of the keystone symbols on my player board. So so it gives you conditions depending on the assignment you do, and there are several in the game for solo players. So I'm feeling it. This is a solo game that I am down with. I really like that. So, and then you have special rules that you have to follow as well. So, okay, so I took that. I have to get rid of 4 cards in here, and that includes any monies on them. I don't hate the ones being there, but oh, this makes me sad. There are a lot of ones though. So you know what? Let's go this 1, 2, 3, and yikes. Oh, that's not great. Let's do this one. 4. Steven, bring your own scotch. Yeah, right? I am here for it. I like the way you think, Steven. That's amazing. So I did that. That's technically my turn. If I want to buy a wild card, I believe I have to do that before I do that action, but let's double check. It can be done before or after you introduce or use skill action. So actually, that's a lie. I could, in fact, buy a wild card. Might be a bit early for that, but I'm kind of here for it, too. Bring your own scotch or sandwiches. Also a good option. Yeah, so I don't fill that up yet. I get to buy this, and then I fill that up. So let's buy... Ooh, I could buy that wild, which has the Winter Wonderland thing happening over there. But I also like the fact that that's there. Ugh, what's the symbol I'm trying to do? This one. I really should buy this one. Okay, so I'm going to buy this wild. Yeah, this is not working out the way. I'm going to try working on this symbol, trying to get one maybe this way. So I have to spend... Oh, it's not free. I got to buy it. 3, 6, 9, and 10. Woo, it's rich. Took all my funds. And I'm going to put it here. And I like where this is going. I do like that, and I believe I still get the token for that. And that's it. I'm working toward this. So that's the symbol on the right that we want to match here and try and get that formation, and I believe it can be in any formation. So let's fill that up. So 1. Okay, so we have to have a display of 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just make sure that fits there. My apologies if it's a bit smushy. I just wanted to get it close so you could see all the fantastic animals. All right. You all are talking about food and I haven't eaten yet, so sandwiches and even scotch sounds actually really good right now. Oh, goodness. And thanks for popping in, Stephen. Nice to see you. Okay. Focus. So you'll notice when I flipped this card now, it's a different action that's here. What's going to happen is if I take the yellow action, it's going to flip any other tiles that were yellow. You take all of the yellow actions and then flip them back up, and this little egg moves up to the next spot. Remember I told you when it gets to the 4, and that's one of the end conditions, so that is also something to be mindful of. Okay, so now, board is looking a bit better. I'm kind of poor, though. So, ideally, I would like to get because I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to kind of mess this up a little bit, because if this becomes... Oh, no, actually, because I believe when I go this way, I can make it a different number, but I will double check on that. So, because I think it's this way a number, and then I can do a different number here. So let me double check. I think that's right. 3. Okay. So I could do the 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I could buy the 3. And it has lots of symbols to give me all the things. Yes. So I'm so broke right now. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to buy that elk. Whoop, whoop. And I'm going to put it right here. Hello. Welcome home, elk, my friend. Probably not the best spot because I'm not going to get as many tokens. I'm only going to get 2. But it just means I have to start taking some of these ones here. So, all right. So let's slide this down. So you can see this game plays pretty quickly. All right. There we go. So... what's up next? So I hope everyone had a good day at work. My day today was just wild. I had classes and projects that I had to work on and presentations. I'm tired a little bit, but I was glad to play some games. So I hope you all had a wonderful day. So ideally, I would like to get another symbol like this here. But if I put a 1 there, that's not good. Ideally, I would like a 3. I'm poor. That doesn't work for me. Yeah, this is really bad. I did not plan this out well at all. Yikes! All right, let me see these skill tokens. Maybe I can get some assistance here because I can then flush the market a little bit, which I'm kind of here for. So let's see here. Now I don't think, let me see. Yes, all right. Oh, I don't like any of these actions at all. But I do like what's happening in this row. So I'm going to, I don't like that. I need to do this card. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to take this as my action. So this one here lets me put a clipboard on anything with that frosty snowflake symbol, and I have to remove 2 cards from the display. So clipboards are great. It adds points to my scoring, and you'll see how this is going to be really cool. All right. And that's going to go here because it has to be on one that has a symbol that matches the tile, which was a little star. And I also get to remove 2 of these from the display. I kind of want to get rid of, I need a, well, 4 is what I could use next turn. I just don't like that particular 4. Poop. A 5 is good. I don't like that. I just don't like a lot of the symbols that are out right now. It's not great. Although the 1 could go there, but it's not getting me anything. Boo. So let's get rid of, I feel like I don't want to get rid of a lot of 5s. Well, here we are. So the 2 is going to go away, and I'll get rid of the 5. Oh, I hope I don't regret that. Yeah, so that's that. That is not good. I don't know. Did I make good decisions? Now I'm talking to myself. That's how you know it's bad. So how were people's workday? Hectic for Tracy, dealing with the student deadline for virtual commencement, and of course they are waiting until the very last minute. Ha ho! I can only imagine, because that's very similar to my work. Stephen, acorns and clipboards. So I guarantee you, I'm probably using the wrong terminology for that. Let me see. So they call them research tokens. I shouldn't say clipboard. It's supposed to be research. So technically, it is thematic because you're researching the things. And when you place these on here, it adds an extra point when you're scoring. So it's a good thing. And so, it does sound funny, though. But you could be surveying, maybe? And Ben, is your work pretty different from day to day? It's nice to have variety even when it gets busy. Yeah, I mean, I teach, so I have classes. But then the times that I'm not teaching, I'm working on making presentations accessible, or I have meetings with, other clients, because even though I'm a teacher, I teach adults. I used to teach children, now I teach adults in the federal government. So it does vary. Right now I'm working on this huge assessment of 3 courses to see, if they're covering all the things you're supposed to. And that's taking up quite a bit of my time. It's a little stressful, but it's good. It's good. Stephen, acorns and clipboards. See, that's what I said. I'm down with this, Stephen. I'm going to use that. Although I know I'm sure someone will at me at some point for using the wrong lingo. I apologize in advance, okay? Okay, so for my next turn, I could, in fact, take these 2 actions. They will flip over and it increases that, which I don't really want to do, but I'm kind of poor. Also, I like the 4, but I don't love that it doesn't give me an opportunity to work with my objective card, just in case this doesn't pan out. But I don't think I have a choice. And it has a key, which I like, and it gives me acorns. I mean, it's a win-win, and it's free. Hello. So I'm going to take that. That's going to go there. I'm going to get, because it's a matching orange symbol, habitat here, that one there, so that's going to be 1. Sorry, 1. I hope I didn't take 1 too many on the other one. I may have. So 1. And I have a feeling I may have counted it. If I did, that's wrong. It's just the 1 that you attach to. So I hope I didn't take extra. Keep me honest. Okay, so we've done that. That has a key symbol on it, so I have to remove a key 1. Not happy it's the 3. Not going to lie. I really wanted that 3. And then we refill. So you can see it plays super quick. If I were at work, this would be a good lunchtime game. Quick, but it still requires a bit of thinking and strategizing and all that good stuff. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. And Ron's saying busy as always, understaffed at work, but it is what it is. I know that's the worst when it's understaffed and you're trying to do everything and you want to do it well, but sometimes you just can't, right? So yeah. I love Steven. It's not even work schmirk. It could be faceless heads with a Scottish beret, I guess. Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Oh my goodness. You know you're tired when, right? Um. Okay, so I placed that, got rid of a key, refilled, we're good. Got my acorns. So now I want to start working on, I could do a 4, 3, 2, 1, because the cards only go up to 5. And right now, I mean, it's going to get out of order soon enough. Just wait for it. So, hey, David, thanks for joining. We're like maybe a quarter way through of the solo for Keystone, and so far so good. I think you would like this game, actually. So, all right. So now, ideally, I want a 3 here. Oh, and lo and behold, there are no 3s on the board. I cannot afford to buy a wild. So let's look somewhere else. So this one could be, ideally this would have to be a 2. This would have to be a 3, 4, 5. So there are no 5s, there are 4s. There are 4s, 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 4s. I don't think you have to place, and I'm going to do a quick rules check. I apologize. If you have to play adjacent, I don't recall. I mean, it's beneficial for you to do so. It just says anytime you place a card on your board, you gain a token for a shared habitat on adjacent cards. So I actually don't think you have to put it next to a card. But then I need acorns. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now because I'm trying to plan this out. Okay, stop jibber jabbering here, Mandy. Get to it. Let's go to 3, or I could get some more acorns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough. That gets me a clipboard on a clipboard, which I'm kind of feeling, and gets 2 out of here. I'm here for it. So I'm going to take this skill, and it allows me to put a clipboard on a clipboard. You're like, who? Or research token, sorry, on a tile with a research token. So I guess I could explain it to you now. When we're counting points at the end of the game, for any cards that are in a same habitat, so any matching habitat on the left-hand side, is going to score a point also for being in sequential order. So like this row right now would get me 1, 2, 3, 4 points alone just for being in order and being part of all the same habitat. However, I also have 2 keys. Keys double it. So I would score it again, which would be 8, and then again because I have another key, which would be 12. Normally that's what would happen. But because I have clipboards, it actually adds an extra point. So instead of this being worth 1, 2, 3, 4, it's worth 6. Because these are 1 extra point each. So it's actually going to be 6 times 3. Because 6 for 1 time, 6 for the other key, 6 for the other key. So it would be 18 points. There's a lot of points. So 70 points is attainable. So, no sheep in Keystone. Well, you never know. Maybe there'll be an expansion. The Pete expansion. I'm here for it. So I took that. I have to get rid of 2 cards. So now my next turn, I would have to use all of these. If I decide to take from here, I'd have to use all of these yellow actions on the skill cards. They would flip and this would move up. We'll see if I want to do that. But I do want to get rid of 2 things. I'm kind of poor. I don't really want to get rid of these cards, but I kind of do at the same time. There's a 4, so let's get rid of you. Oops. So let's get rid of that. I feel like this is not a good thing what I'm doing, but I'm going to see what happens. And a 1. We have so many 1s. All right, so now we're going to the next bit here. So we have 4. We should have 6 cards out. Not the card of my dreams. Ooh. 4 is not bad. Mind you, if I do it here, that kind of ruins plans for me a little bit. Okay. Well, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. I gotta think here. So ideally a 3 is good. I swear 3s are like non-existent right now because I really could use one here. This could be a 2. Sorry. Well, depending actually. This could be a 5 when I'm all said and done. But I don't want a 4 here. I want a 3 here. Ugh. All right, let's. Actually, I need a 3 that has the token on it that I'm looking for. None of these have it. Wow, I don't know if this is going to happen, to be honest. It's not looking very good. Okay. A 2? Maybe I can get a 2. No, but it doesn't have the symbol I need. Oh, this is garbage. Sorry. I'm getting a little upset here because I can't get the things I want. I could just go for a 4 here. I'm desperate. Desperate times, okay, everybody? So, let's do the bald eagle. Here. Question mark? And I do have 1 matching habitat, so I get 1 whole. Yay. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not good. Alright, so let's do that. And let's do that. Oh, a cactus. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now I need some funds here. So we're going to do the thing. So I get to do all of these when they're yellow, but then they flip back over and it's going to progress the game. So I can get 2. Boop, boop. 2 acorns. So that'll flip over. And then I get to move, and I think it's move 1 tile. Like, or move a tile 1 space, because I always thought it was a switch. It's not. And there are ones with multiple movements, but you may move a card on your space to an empty space. Gain a synergy as normal for placement. So I could move something if I don't like where it is right now. But I don't... And you don't have to do it, let's be clear. So I do have 2 moves. I don't need it, to be honest. I just wanted the 2 acorns. So let's do that. I know. Wasted actions, I know. But I didn't really want to move anything. Not yet. But because I did that, that moves up 1 space. So I get the host a cookie. Listen, I have some delicious treats waiting for me when I'm done losing this game. Okay, sorry, let me get a sip while we're talking here. Okay, delicious. All right, what do we have here? Yeah, that was a bad move, actually. Now that I see that, why did I put that there? Oh, no. Ah, I almost want to take this one just because it has tokens. I can buy a wild, and then I can hopefully use a move action later to move it out of the way. Meh. That's an idea. So technically, I could put the 1 here and then just kind of like... I don't want it there, though. Okay. Think. Oh, I could put it here. Yes, mistakes were made already, and I'm not even halfway done my board. This is depressing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only going to get me to 9. I don't really need it. I need the 2. Do I need the 2? I'd like the 2, but I don't need the 2. I need a 5. All right. What else? This is going downhill very quickly, by the way. I was very excited. 2, 3. Oopsie. Take the 5. Wolverine. Ugh. Put this here, which is also... Do I want to do that? Because now this whole row's messed up. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I haven't gotten to poop a loop yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Oh, goodness. All right, so that's going to go there. And I'm going to get 1. Oh, I get 2 because I have 1 matching here and 1 matching here for 2 acorns. Woohoo! All right, look at that. Anybody who's never played games with me before on stream is probably like, this girl needs to calm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we are. Okay. I'm so glad that everyone's using these things. I mean, now if we ever meet in person at a convention, I know Ben will for sure see each other hopefully soon. You know, healthy digestion. Yeah, of course it's important. Digestion is very important. All right, I really want one of those wild cards. I'm really tempted to get 8. I can't talk. 8 acorns. I mean, I feel like that's cheating a little bit, but then I can put... Oh, but I only need a 2 here. It's going to poop... No, I need a 3 here. And there are no 3s. So you know what? I don't even care right now. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to use this to get me 8. And I get 4 cards, which is really rough. 3, 6, 7, 8. And I get 4 cards. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, that 2 might be useful later. 4s, I don't want to get rid of. Yeah, this, I didn't think this through. The 1, there's the one I've been looking for. Steven! Okay, I'll tell you what's happening. So, definitely want you to be part. So I will definitely tell you what's going to happen. So let me finish this turn, and then I'll walk you through it. So, oh, I don't want to get rid of those, but this card... Yes, I know. I just got rid of a card with 3 acorns on it. Story of my life here. So 1, I don't want to get rid of that one. Ooh, what's this? I have to get rid of 4. So 2, 3. Oh, this is bad. And 1 more. I'm not getting rid of you. No, I might as well get rid of you. Oh gosh, that was painful. 4. Yikes! So 1, 2. Here we go. Lots of good stuff coming out here. Okay, so there you go. So, no, Steven, of course I want to. Come on now. It's hard if you jump right into this game. It's like, what are you doing? So, I will walk you through it. And trust me, my chat, our chat, they won't mind. So, the goal of the game is to try and fill your board if you can. And we're trying to get numbers in sequence. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're also trying to get numbers that have matching habitats, so those are the symbols on the left, and for each one matching when you place a card, you get acorns, which, as we've determined, is money in this game. So, it's important. They're also going to be important for scoring, because when you score, for each matching habitat that's in the sequential order, whether it be ascending or descending, you will get points for that. Okay? Things that affect your points are keystones. Keystones will let you score it again, and if you have another keystone in a row, you're going to score it again. So it's really good. And these the clipboards or the research tokens add a point. So in this example, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 2 of these in this row here, so that would actually make this worth 6, and I would score that once for normal, again because of a keystone, and then again because of another keystone. So this row right now is worth 18 points. 6 times 3. Okay, so we're not there yet, but that's what we're going to do. And we're actually going to score each row and each column. So when we get to scoring, I'll go into it in more detail. But the actions that I can do are, what I'm about to do right now, I can take a card from here, or I can use one of the actions here. If it's yellow, I can actually use all the yellow ones if they're like that and flip them back over. But then it does progress this toward the 4, which can end the game. These are wild cards up here, which I like because I can make them any number I want in here. I'm here for it. So this is why I did this, so I can buy one of the wild cards, which I can do before I take a card. And then these are an objective card that I can try and get later based on these symbols. Yes, squirrel poop and pine trees. Accurate. I thought the game was about Pennsylvania. I could see that, actually. Just the whole theming. All right, I have enough now to buy a wild card. And I'm really feeling like I should put it here. Although here is good, too. Okay, you know what? Stop waffling. So, unfortunately, this is going to cost me 10. So, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put it here. I'm trying to get a formation happening. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's fine. Why am I putting it that way? Jeez, this way. Okay, because I'm trying to match these symbols, the same as on my objective card, so I just need 1 more to do that. It'd be amazing. And I have this matching, so I'm going to get 1 for this one. It also matches the symbol up here, so I'm going to get another acorn. So 1 acorn for that, another 1 for that. So 2 acorns. My income acorns. There we go. So that's not even my first turn. That's technically the action you can take buying a wild card before you take this action of taking a card from the display. I mean, I've kind of given up on this row, so maybe I should just put it 2. Maybe? I don't know. I really need to put something here that is good, so maybe I'll just do it as a throwaway because I can afford it. Should I just put a 1? No. No. Okay, I'll put a 2. So I have to pay for it. So I got to get to it. So 1, 2, and the Sidewinder Rattlesnake, don't judge me, is going here. Now, it's not in order right now. This is terrible. But It gives me an acorn. I'm here for it. And, well, it does this formation. I'm okay with that too. So that is my actions for that turn. So we're on to the next turn. All right, so let's slide that down. Oh, was that a key? No, I had to keep track because I'm doing a solo game, so there are some exceptions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have not enough keys on my board right now, and I'm a little concerned about it, to be honest. Um, hmm. Oh, goodness. I want to put a key on. This is so many acorns on it. I don't know why I'm not taking it. I know why, because it'll screw up my board. Ew? Question mark? I mean, I guess I could put it here and do like 1, 2, 3. Oh, didn't think about that there, trickster. So I will take it. Now, this is free, that first one. Woohoo, and look how rich I'm going to be. Hey, girl, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm short for buying a wild. So I'm going to put that here. And unfortunately, there's no match in habitat, so, well, sucks to be me. So I don't get anything for it. There's no key on it either. Wow, this isn't going well. Slide and slide. Is that a song, David? I feel like this is supposed to be a song. Ben, it sounds like a squirrel stream of consciousness. It seems like a terrible idea, but I do get an acorn out of it. Wow, it does actually. When you put it like that, it sounds really bad. Listen, I'm on squirrel on my mind. My mom is trying to make a home squirrel repellent thing on her feeder by putting these bottles on it, and it's hilarious. Actually, the squirrel keeps outwitting her with her stuff, and she's getting so annoyed. It's very funny. So I'm curious to see what she's going to come up with next. Okay. So I could just take the first one, but now I'm just being silly. I need a 2. Oh, and of course, there are no 2s. Because I could do 2, 3, no, a 5, but then that's kind of poo-pooing my thing here. 5, 4, 3. Oh, this board is so messed up. It's so bad. I'm trying. It's just not going well. Well, I have lots of... Well, this row will score, and this row will score. This column's not going to score. I could put a 5 here. Oh, what's that? There are no 5s. You know, this is turning out not to be a good thing for me right now. A 4 I could do here. I could just give up on that 4 and do 5, 4, 3. Score that little bit. But they need to have matching habitats. And this one has a key, which I'm kind of here for, but it's not going to score because it doesn't have a matching habitat. No, 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 no. But I like the key. Oh, there's a 3. Why didn't I see that 3 before? Oh, hello. I want the 3. Okay, 1, oops, 2, 3, 4. This is a very expensive fox. You're very cute, but you did cost me a fair chunk here. And, oh, that's why I didn't want to put the 3 there, because I didn't want to put the 3 there, because it would score here, but then I'm going to get poo-pooed there, but does it matter? But it has a key, which I'm kind of here for. Or do I want to put it here? Ah! Sorry, that was really loud. Or I could just put it here and work toward my 5. Oh, this board is a mess. It's a mess. Sacky-doo, it's a mess. Okay, you know what? I'm over it. I'm going to put it here. Terrible spot. Wow, nothing matches. This is garbage. Should I put it here? Okay, you know what? Enough. Enough. So now if I want this to score, I could do 2, 3. My clipboards won't score. Okay, enough. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, here we go. So let's slide those down. Wow, anybody watching me play solo is going to be like, never again. This is just too much for me. Okay, so... oh, and because I put a key, I forgot. This should have gone out of the game because of my condition. Sorry, I forgot about that. So technically 2 cards are coming out. My bad. So because I'm playing solo, I have a condition where I have to get rid of Keystone cards if I place one on my board. Wow, that coyote looks beautiful. Beautiful. It's a 3. Not really what I need right now, but I'm willing to sacrifice here. Oh, that's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really expensive. I don't know if I want to spend that much. Oh, that seems rich. Like, very rich. And if I place it here, it will score in this row. Because I could do 5. It won't score there. If I put it here, it won't score. The 3 is horrible. Why am I even entertaining it? I could put 2. No, that's going to be 3, 4. I could put a 4 here. 5, and then make this a... Oh, boy. Now do you see the decisions about placing something? Oy, oy, oy. It's bad. This is rough. Okay. Let's get... I would love another key because my goal is to get another key because I only have 1, 2, 3 keys. My board is a hot mess. Like, it's bad. So let's try... Okay. Ugh, I have to spend, which I'm not crazy about doing, but 2. Let's get this one for 3. I don't even know where I'm putting this. This is just ridiculous. So here gets me nothing. Here gets me something, but it's not the best because then I won't score that double. Well, here you're going to stay, and I get nothing for it. Wow, that's terrible. So everybody, this is bad. I think I have to use these cards a bit more effectively here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, should always have 6. So, well, Tracy just won, everybody. Can we all go home? Very funny. I'm almost done. Look, this more spaces, many spaces, and I haven't even... Do I want... You know what? I'm going to do this action here. So this allows me to put a research token on the fox. Remember, extra points. And I also get to get rid of 2 cards here. So let's do this. Oops. All right, so let's do that. So I got to get rid of 2 cards. There are a lot of 3s here. So 3s seem to be the thing I don't want right now. So 3 is gone. And I would like to get rid of one of these 1s. Do I need a 4? I may need a 4 later. I don't need a 3, but I don't like it. I'm going to get rid of this one here. Yes, that was probably a bad idea, but there we are. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, I have organized my Marvel Champion stuff. Hey! So, I don't know if anybody else is playing. I know David plays it. It's very exciting. It took a long time, by the way. Have the coyotes eaten the squirrels yet? No. But it is a potential that it could happen. They are very close. Have you all seen a coyote up close? I've seen a coyote up close with my dog. They are interesting. They just look like big dogs, actually. And in my neighborhood, they see you and it's like, meh. Because I live in the woods. So they're used to seeing people. Okay, I could take that action where I get to move something. But moving something here I don't think is going to help me. I mean, I could move this 1, but where? Nowhere good. Oh, this board is terrible. So, Steven, when the game comes out, are they going to have acorn meeples? That's a really good question. I don't think so. I think they are actually going to be like little acorn tokens. But that actually would be very fun, I think. Actually, I think that'd be very fun. Okay, so let's see here. So, this isn't going very well. Moving in something right now doesn't really matter. So, if I could do a 5, which I don't have, although a wild would be good, also can't do. So I'm almost tempted to take this yellow action so I can get more tokens. So you know what? I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take, because if I take one of these, I have to take all. Or I am able to take all. So 2 acorns for that. And if I want to, I can move something. I don't want to move anything there. This is actually okay. This isn't great, but I have nowhere else to move it. That would be good. So I'm actually just going to forfeit that action. Moving this up. Oh, good gravy. All right. So 2 more on that. We'll end it, and this many spaces need to be filled. So can I afford anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm still short. All right. I'm going to do this where I get 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. And I have to get rid of 4 cards. Okay, I know this is ridiculous, but it's got to go. It's been there forever. All right, so 1. Oh gosh, this is actually really hard. 2. Do I need a 4 anywhere? I might. And I might need a 3. Actually, I'll need a 2. 3. And I will definitely need a 4. 100%. I'm going to need all of these numbers. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll get rid of the 4. That I might have regrets. So many regrets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now, what do I want to do? I could put a 2 here and just like this column is dead to me completely. No, I want a 4 here. Oh no, I got rid of the 4. Oh, well, there's a 4. Oh wait, I'll have a wild. That was why I did that. Oh my goodness. See how easily distracted I am? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can buy a wild. I don't love the options there, but I need it because right now this board is terrible. And that's my fault, by the way. Let's be very clear. My fault. So I'm going to take this, place it here. So this is before my regular action, and I'm going to get 1 for this because it matches the Winter Wonderland here, and another 1 for that. So I get 2 acorns for that. Boop, boop. And I now get to take my regular action of either this or taking a card here. Ideally, I should take that 1, but I don't like the number on it. I do like the 3. I could put the 3 here. I think I'm going to take it. It's free, and I like just the way it looks. And it's a key, so that means another key has to go. I will choose this one to go. And I'm going to get... Ooh, lots of matching here. So I've got that winter one matching for 1. That purple matching for 2. That orange scene for 3. And the green for 4. Look at that. Bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam, bam, bam. Hey, Mom Gamer. Thanks for popping in. When the game comes out, are they going to have acorn meeples? Yes, we talked about that. Are you flying free of the harness again? Of course, always. And now I'm like the flying squirrel, so harness schmarness. Yeah, that was a little excessive. Okay, so I put a key out, ready to do the things. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. We're almost here. We're almost at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So again, disclaimer for people jumping in, this is not a tutorial. We're just playing to have some fun. It is on Kickstarter, this game, though, so there are lots of tutorial videos there. Hey, maybe you just want to check it out. So thanks, David. I'll talk to you later. Safe drives home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we're back in action. And ideally, I need a 4. And look at that. A 4 has graced the board. I'm here for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, but I could also buy a wild, which means I cannot buy that, but I could just put that wild there. Which is kind of good, maybe. But I also want clipboard. That's nice. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am broke, but I am going to buy this one. To put here. This game is going to end very soon. And I get 1 for that because it matches. I actually can't take... I can take a card. I don't want to take a card because it's going to mess this up. So, in fact, I will... Oh, that's terrible row. But I could put it here. This row is so good right now, but it's a bit wasted. I will put it... I'm trying to see if I want to put a clipboard on something that potentially might score. So maybe I'll put it here. So I'll take this action, but then I have to get rid of 2 cards. So let's do that. What is it? So clipboard, or sorry, research token goes on one that has this. So I'm going to put it on this one. And I have to get rid of 2. So I will get rid of... Because I actually need a 5 badly. So we'll just get rid of... Oh, do I want a 5? No. No. Oh, no. If I want that to score... Yeah, that was a bad spot for that. I need a 5 here, or technically I would need a 4. I I could do the 4, but then it screws this whole thing up. So let's just do the 5. Blech. Which I can't do because I don't have it. So there's that. Yikes, this is really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Thinking. Well, this game is ending relatively soon, so there's that. Okay, so I don't have any acorns to buy the things. I could just take the 2, flip it, or I could take that, and then it's going to flip. Oy, oy, oy. Or I could move this to here, and that solves all the problems of my dreams. Ha! So I am going to do this. So I'm going to take that. So I'm going to take these skill tokens. So I'm taking the 2. That flips. And I'm going to move this to here. And I would get any bonuses now from moving it, that many habitats that match. And right now it's just the 1, so I'll get 1. And that was this action here. So that moves this up here. So if I move that again, we're done. Let's just be clear. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm looking at all the things here. Steven, I just backed the new Chip Theory game. I'm kickstarted out for now. I saw that one, and it's purely solo, I think. I mean, Chip Theory does some fantastic games. I did see it. I haven't had a chance to look into it, but I'm sure it's fantastic. Yeah, after Marvel United, let's not talk about it. I spent a lot of money on that. Mom Gamer, how do you feel about upgrading game components? Depends. Like metal coins, I can live without those. But some games, I find it's worth it. It just it depends on the game for me. So... And yes, Mom Gamer, this is on Kickstarter, I think today. It came out today, so good timing that we're playing it. And I'm on the last card here. So now that I've organized that a little bit, I want to try and do this. So 1, 2, 3, a 4 would be good? Question mark? No, a 4 would be terrible for me there. Ugh! A 2. A 2. Yes. 2, no, a 3, 4, 3. It has to be a 3. This is garbage. Sorry. It has to be a 3. I'm not happy about it, because if I put a 4 here, that's going to screw this all up. Yeah, that wasn't, I shouldn't have moved that. That's okay. So we'll do a 3. Ideally, we want something that's going to give me some acorns, it's points at the end of the game. So we might as well take, if I take this one, I will match... I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, versus if I take this one, I'll only get 1, but I'm going to spend 1 to get it. I think it doesn't matter. So this, is that at a 4 that I wanted? Oh no, I needed the 3. It's the 3, so I needed this anyway. So I'll do that, and that's going to get me 1 acorn. Okay, so the game, my friends, is over. So let us get the score sheet. This is a doozy, okay? Not gonna lie. The scoring's a doozy, so bear with me. So now, we're gonna score Mandi. First, we're gonna score column 1. So all the columns we're gonna score and all the rows. Now, I just want to make sure if I can count wilds in different ways. I think I can, but let me just double check. The same wildcard can be a different number when scoring its row. There we go. I'm here for it. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're consecutive order. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all have matching habitats. Beautiful. I have the research tokens, and I have 2. So normally it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 point each for that for being in order. Same habitat. Plus I have 2 research. That's a point each. So that actually makes that worth 6. And I have 2 keys. So, as we said before, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The key makes me do it again. So that's 12. And then this key means I do it again for a total of 18. So C1 is R1 is 18. I guess I did that backwards. I should have gone this way first. So let's swing it back over. I for some reason like doing it this way first, but we'll do it this way first because that's how the score sheet is laid out. Columns, then rows. My apologies. Okay, so this one here, Bumblebee, you have to pick one sequence. You can't do multiple sequences. So right now I could do 1, 2. I can do a 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I could do 3, 2, 1. because this wild can be anything. But it doesn't match the, unfortunately, the habitat is not matching, but only those two numbers match. Actually, these match, but oh gosh. Which one? It doesn't matter in this because this has a key, so ideally I'd want to score this for twice. So 1 and 2, so that's 2 points, plus that key lets me do it again, so that's 4. Wow, that was terrible. That was really bad. 4 points, everybody. Here, this is another rough one. Oh, wow, I did really poorly on this. So I make sure there are no keys there. So I could do 2, 3, 4. I could do, oh, this is bad, because this is not going to help me at all here. If I do 2 and 3, this would technically give me, there are no keys, so it would be 1, 2, it'd be worth 4. Or I could do 2, 3, 4. This is better because I have a key which will allow me to, Keystone, which will allow me to score it twice. Yes, the scoring is a doozy. I'm sorry. It really is. So I'm trying to look for sequence. Same. Oh, and that's another thing. These are not in the same habitat. They have to match and they have to be sequentially in order. And then you also have to look at the research tokens and any keys. So right now, actually, you know what? Let's pull this up on my board so you can actually see it. There we go. Might be easier to see. So right now, my best option is this because there's a key. I have a research token, and they're in sequential order. I can't use this because only these two match, and it would be in order, but I cannot use all of them. Sequentially, it doesn't work. So I'll get 1 point, 2 points, because it's 3 and 4. Sequential order, 1 point for each, plus the clipboard will actually make it 3. So 1, 2, 3 for the research token. And I have a key, so it's going to get scored twice, which means it's going to be 6. So 3, and then 3 again. So 6. Wow. This is terrible, by the way, if you're watching. Terrible. Oh, that's right, Mom Gamer. I'm glad I could help. So now we have 3, 4. Oh, boy. Wow. I did very badly in columns, it seems. 3, 4. That would be the best one to do because there's a key. And they do have matching habitats. This is not very good. So that's 2. So 3, 4. So 1, 2. And then again, because of a key, it's 4. I see a trend here. I see a trend. C4. So that's column 4. This one has, I decided to do, oh, I forgot about that key. Oh, yeah, that's right. I could do, nope, I forgot about that key. That's garbage. So I could do 4, 5, or I could do 4, 5. So this is the better one, I think. Are the scoring levels flying squirrel, chipmunk, and red squirrel, gray squirrel, fox squirrel? You know, you would think so because I'm all squirrely about what's going on right now, so it makes sense. So if I scored this one, 4, 5, it's only going to get me 4. So 4, 5, that's 2. And then again, because of a key, if I scored this one as like a 3, 4, 5, this might be the better option. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the same. So it's 4. Oh, wow. So glad this isn't a tutorial, everybody. It's pretty dire, the score here. Yes, the scoring. It takes a while, and I want to make sure I don't miss anything, and you're still trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. It's great, and I really like the game, but yes, the scoring does take a bit of time to get used to. So now I already scored row 1 for 18. Now we're on to row 2. And oh, actually, I scored this wrong. I could not have scored this one. They were not in the same habitat. So actually, this is worth, not 4, this is worth 3. So my bad, that's 3. Okay, so now we're here. My apologies. So row 2. So these match. And these match. Wow, that's something. Doesn't matter in this case, because I'm only getting 2 points. Boo! And row 3. This one is a nice row. Beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're, but, no, it's not a good row. Because my habitats don't match. Oh, this is awful. This card literally that was such a waste. I don't know why I did that. It's so wasteful because it doesn't match these two habitats. They're in order, but not matching the same habitat. This one doesn't match this habitat either. Wow, worst turn ever. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, I don't think I'm scoring anything in this row. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. Oh my gosh. I like literally, let me see the rules. Maybe I missed that. Oh. Yep. They do not share the same habitat. I was hoping I'd misread that. Wow, I don't think I've ever scored 0 in a row before. Well, there's a first time for everything. That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Actually, I think technically it would be 1 point because I have 1, but I don't have like a sequence more than that. So, and then this one here, I could do 1, 2, 3. There's a key. Guess what? These don't match this one, or wow, I really buggered that up. So this is 2. Yeah. Okay. It looks great. I just really suck at it. My objective card, I believe I have that, and that is here. So 1, 2, 3, and then here. So it's the T there. And I only had to score it the one time, so I get 10 points for that. Synergy tokens, bear with me. They are... I think synergy tokens are... So 3, 6, 7, 8... Sorry, 3, 6, 9, 10. So I think it's a point for every 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I get a point. All right, everybody, so let's see. Now, remember, I'm trying to get 70 points. So I did get my objective. Check. How many keys did I get on the board? 1, wait, 1, 2. So Keystone cards is what I'm looking at right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was supposed to get 6, so I didn't do that. Let's see what my score is. So 10, 14... what is that? That's, sorry, 10, 14, 17. Okay, hold on, I gotta do this differently. Here we go. So, 28, 32, 33, 36, 46. Wow. 50 points, everybody. I was 20 points short of my goal. So for those who missed it, see if I can find it. I had to print it off, but there are assignments for solo play, and I had to get 70 points, 6 Keystone cards on my board, and finish my objective. I did 1 of those 3 things, so good try, Mandi, but I didn't win. That's okay, though, because we just get to try it again. Oh, goodness. So you think the scoring is streamlined a wee bit? Yeah, to be fair, I didn't also play that very well, so that probably didn't help make it look a bit more complicated. But there's just a lot going on at first. So let me go to the main screen here. All right. So thank you, everybody, for putting up with me while I did the scoring. It's one of those games where there's a lot of scoring. So the game itself is not difficult per se. It's difficult in trying to get the sequencing right and getting the right symbols or habitats beside each other and then trying to maximize the scoring. But I mean, the scoring, yeah, it's a little tricky there at the end, I will admit. And that might not be for everybody, especially if you're you find that, you maybe just want to score, be done with it. But once you get used to it, it's not bad. I've only played, this is only my second time playing, so I'm a bit slow with the scoring. And I think you just get a bit faster once you're comfortable with the game. So Ron, you got it. But if you had fun, you really won. And that's it. I had fun. I always have fun with chat. I always have fun playing this live. And I love Tracy. You'll get better. And this, you know what? You're right. And this is a game that I would play solo. So I'm not mad at it at all. So I think it's super cute. I think it's really fun. I do see what people are saying about the scoring in hopes that I did play everything correctly there. But the mechanics itself, I like the whole puzzle aspect of trying to make sure that you're sequencing, getting the right things together, making sure things are matching. It really gets the brain going. I like the art a lot, and I know it's not complete yet, but I'm really liking the direction that it's going in. It's not a lot of pieces. It's fairly simple, so you have a few things to manage, but the scoring, I could see that being something that people kind of go, ooh, that's a lot for me. But any otter cards? There are, I think. I'm guessing. Let me do a quick little jaunt before we, I'm just going to do this really fast. So, in the deck that I have, I do not see any, but, check the Kickstarter, because I guarantee you they're going to be doing stretch goals with new animals. So, come on, I would be hard-pressed to think that they would not have an otter in this game. It's, like, so cute. So, Mom Gamer, may I say I love your hair color? Thank you very much. It's growing out a little bit there. I got to redo it, but I like to change it up a little bit. It's fun. You know what? You only live once, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. And no, nothing's off topic. We chat. This isn't a tutorial. We're here to have fun, so don't worry about it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming. So overall, I really like this game. I would play this solo. As you can see, I just have to worry about me. Yeah, I said it again. I just have to worry about me. And this is the kind of solo game that I like. I don't like having to play around with multiple characters. And can you imagine scoring for another character and yourself? Oh my goodness, absolutely not. So, Tracy, why they otter? Oh, my chat's so awesome. So there you go. So Keystone North America. I think if you're a solo player, I think you would enjoy this. I mean, even if you're not, we played it on Tabletopia and it was quite fun. I played with Ashley and Suzanne, so you all know how that ended up. I was in a very distant third, but we had a good time. And there are multiple cards of the tiles that I was flipping. There are lots of those, so you can swap those out. So there's some replayability there. But I enjoyed it, actually. I thought it was quite good. It's hard for me because I'm not very good at spatial, but I still enjoyed the puzzle aspect of the game. But overall, really good. So that's it for me today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If there's any other games you'd like me to play solo, let me know. And we all know that it just turns into silly fun, but that's what it's about. I have a couple sitting there that I'd like to get to the table, so we'll see. But if you have any requests, you know where to send them to die4games, the number 2, die4games at gmail.com. And Steven, when you play solo, cheating and house rules are the same thing. That's right. Yes, Ashley the Shark Otter. That's her new name, Tracy. I'm going to use that. Ron, Marvel Champions. Okay, well, Ron, how about this? How about we play Marvel Champions? What do you think about that? Doesn't even need to be a solo stream. You and I can play. So I'll throw that out to you. You can ping me on social media, Ron, if you want to do Champions. We'll figure something out. Or just send me an email at the number 2 die4games at gmail.com. Thanks to the chat. I'm so glad you were able to join. It's always a great time. You all relieve me. I was really stressed out today, so it's really nice to play with you. And like I said, if there's any rules that I got wrong, I will put the correction in the video, but I think I got it. So that's it, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see each other soon. Ron, ping me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.